Okay guys, so today we're gonna be talking about the Genesis G90. This is a used car review. This is a 2019. The model year of this car was from 2017 all the way to 2019. In 2020 there was a refresh, pretty big change that came out. Now we're gonna focus on this used car. I bought it a little bit ago, and this review is basically for people that are looking into a car like this. I'm not gonna talk about specs that much. We're gonna talk about I'm gonna explain to you my experience with it so far to help you make your mind if you should get a car like this or not. If you check my channel, you also know a few years ago I had a 2015 Mercedes S550, and I might compare some things with that car as well. This is the, again, 2019, the 5.0 Ultimate, which means it's the fully loaded car. The only option it's missing is the four-wheel drive. Now, on the outside, we got let's start with the wheels. We got some staggered wheels. On the rear we have 275, 40, 19, and on the front they're 245, 45, 19. Again, this is rear wheel drive only. Now we got the daytime running lights down there and the LED stripe in the headlight. We got the radar here, which I don't know if you can see it on the camera. It didn't hold on very well in time. It's all like cracked like that, the plastic and stuff. We got 360 cameras, of course, and again the headlights are full LED, adaptive, left, right, high beam, everything like that. Taillights as well, full LED. They're very nice in my opinion. You also have here full LED. It looks a little bit like the S-Class from the behind, if you ask me. We got the two exhaust tips and they are real, nothing fake here. Of course, parking sensors all over the car. Now to the door handles. This is the button to lock. Unlocking, it's just done by a sensor down here. They should have made a sensor here as well, if you ask me. Car never came with a panoramic roof, it only came with a sunroof. Again, this is fully loaded. It has everything on it, like rain sensor and all that. In the night, when you get down or out the car, you know, you have the light here that projects on the screen the logo, which is very nice. I got a shark fin tail over there. This car is 205 inches in length, so it's a pretty big car, and around 4,800 pounds. Let's take a look at the trunk. You have the button here, you just press, or if you have the key you can just stay behind it and it will lift automatically. Of course it's automatic. Then you can close it like this or close it and lock the car from this button. It's got a very plush carpet here. You got some this is the medical kit. You got some pockets on the sides. You do have a door to get inside the rear room. A little bit more storage here in the toolbox. It does not have a spare tire. Now here I think it was supposed to have one of those like triangles for a hazard, like if you're stranded somewhere. I don't know if it came or not. It is a used car. Like I said, you press the button, the trunk closes automatically. Gas tank here, you cannot open it from the outside, only from the inside. I'll show you in a minute. Let's take a look at the key. So this is the key. Yeah, it has here the Genesis logo Okay, and here the light, when you, it's kind of like the Genesis shape, Genesis logo shape. It looks like leather, but I'm not sure if it's leather or not. It's a rubbery texture, definitely. It's not plastic. Might be a soft plastic, rubber, I don't know, but not leather. You have lock, unlock, hold that for the trunk, and of course the alarm to notify where the car is. Let's take a look at the engine real quick. Oh, so again, this is the only way you can open the gas tank, okay? For the engine compartment, you have that here. Have the notification on the dash that you open the engine compartment. You do have soft closed doors all around, front and back. Let's see. Okay, and this is the engine. We got a 5-liter V8 naturally aspirated, 420 horsepower, 383 pound-feet of torque. Pretty straightforward. You have the air intake over there with the air filters, some nice red accents here. Yeah, you have the oil level check, some struts here for rigidity, like what you expect. These are the fuses, and you have the battery terminal over there, but the battery I think is located in the trunk, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty good looking engine. Talking about engine, fuel economy, they rated 24 on the highway and 16 in the city. So far, all the driving I did, I averaged about 21, which is, this is the average of the computer average, not the real average, because real life average, it's always lower than the computer says, just for you know. Okay, let's go inside and let's start with the back, because that's where that passenger, that's what this car is for. Okay, this has again all the options. So for the back seat, we do have the screens, we do have the seats that move back and forth, and yeah, none of the seats have massage. Like, this car did not come with massage. Before we get to the seats, let's see, we have memory. We have this button here that basically moves the seat when you go in and out, like easy access, whatever you call it. We have the windows, which you can control both windows from the back, both left and right. We have the sunshades, of course, on the windows and on the rear. And if you put this here like that, this is the room you have. I have my baby's car seat over there. You can have an idea. Take this back. Materials, everything is like plush, soft materials, is very nice. These handles are wrapped in leather, very nice. Lights, they turn on and off like gradually, very nice, very luxurious. You have a hanger here, you have another one here. I don't think it's aluminum, it's plastic most likely. We have vanity mirrors, the same, they go up, they go down slow, and then the light turns on slowly, gradually, very nice. Some more lights here. This is the back compartment we're talking about, and you can reach in the trunk. Pretty cool, or put some skis or whatever if you go skiing. Okay, we have storage here. We got an USB and a 12 volt, and you have these things here so you can pull the cable like that, you know, it doesn't. Okay, a little more storage here. We got cup holders down here, Very nice. Here we have the AC, we have vents here and here. Then here is not an ashtray, it's actually two more 12 volts plugs. And on the floor I put these cheap mats. It has some carpeting, but I don't want to get it dirty, so I just put these mats. Got the Lexicon stereo system, you know, pockets. This is wood, I understand. Some more room to deposit stuff. Some more room here to deposit stuff. It's not much room though, but it's usable if you ever need it. Okay. This here, it's a soft material. I don't know, it might be leather. I'm not sure exactly, but I think it's leather. This looks like leather. Wood. This is plastic, is no aluminum. This is soft material, soft leather, soft material. This is aluminum, most likely. And this is soft material as well. Everything here as well. Now this is actually hard material, but I think it's wrapped in something. Yeah, it's wrapped in something, might be leather wrapped. Leather here, piano black, wood. Now, okay. Now, let's talk about the controls. I'm not sure, the car is not on, so I'm not sure if they're gonna turn on. First of all, let's move the front seat forward. So you have few options. You click on the front and you just move it like that. Okay. It's max way out. I'm 6'4", I need to mention that, okay? Or you can just press rest button, hold it, and everything is gonna move in the most comfortable position, which is like that, okay? If not, if you hold the other button reset, everything moves in a more regular position. Let me just move this seat back a little. So I'm 6'4", in the most comfortable position. Knee room, it's a lot. Now, leg room, if I spread my legs like that, is not that much, let's say. Again, 6'4", yeah? If I move my seat backwards, it's gonna be more room, but you don't want to. You want to sit like comfortable, okay? Like this. Another way you can move this seat is from here. Up, down, everything, you can move it from here. Okay. We do have lumbar support, headrest, everything. Okay. Now, with these controls, you have for each screen power buttons. Let's try to turn on the right one. Probably I need power in the car. The car is off, so it doesn't turn on. Let me put the accessory mode and get back. Accessory mode. Click one time. Okay, now power for this screen. You have the Genesis logo. This screen you can adjust by hand, not automatically, not electronically. Anyway, we have the maps here and anything else. We have radio, media. You can put DVDs inside. You can put DVDs inside. You can see the map. You can set navigations for the driver, and you have a few options here. Again, navigation, sound, display. All the options that a driver has, you have them here as well. Most of them. We can put again. This car does not have Android Auto, which is like a bummer, but again, you can put the address here and everything, and takes the driver where you have to take it. I'm gonna turn this off. Here as well, we have the rear shade you can control from here. We have heated and ventilated seats. This is the AC controls. Again, the car is not on right now. And I think that's pretty much it. Again, we don't have panoramic roof. We only have sunshade. Okay, let's go in the front seat and talk about the front seat as well. Okay guys, we're in the front seat. This is my seat for my height, 6'4", and of course, let's talk about materials again. Everything is leather here, wood, some plastic here. So see, this is the difference between this vehicle and an S-Class, for example. Where this is plastic, in the S-Class is gonna be aluminum. These are like rubbery buttons. Okay, you're not gonna see that in the S-Class, like these rubbery buttons. But overall, the quality of the materials, it's very good. I can tell you that the leather seat, the leather feels way better than the one in the S-Class. But I think the S-Class does not have leather, has a fake leather, synthetic leather. I have a nice watch here with a logo. Big 12.3-inch display over there, and I have a smaller one over there. I think they say it's 7 inches, but it's like curved, if you can see, so it doesn't really matter. Again, we have memory seats. The easy access is done from the computer. I'll show you later. And here we can control, of course, every window. Mirrors, you can lock, unlock the doors in the back and windows. This retracts the mirrors when you lock and unlock. If you press again, it's gonna retract them automatically. I don't want them retract. I don't like that. I like them to stay fixed. Now here on this side, we have the luminosity of the screen, blind spot, lane keep assist, which basically steers itself, traction control, gas tank, the only place you can open it, trunk, and this is the parking brake. Okay. Up here we have a heads-up display. I'll show you when I drive it. I do have storage here, cup holders, We do have some storage here, and this is also wireless charging and USB connect and all that. Note that my Galaxy S24 Ultra with a case does not fit. Without a case it will fit, but with the case it does not fit in the charger compartment. Now here we have the armrest with some more space, 12 volts. This can be removed. Got some light in there as well. This can be opened individually, like if I hold this, it's only gonna open the other one, and the same way. Okay, like I showed you, the controls on the seat over here for the passenger or whoever. Glove box compartment comes down slowly. If you press here, the DVD comes down, and you put it back. That's for the trunk. You can lock it or unlock it. I don't know if you see this button over here. So if you leave the car to valet, you can lock your trunk, so it does have access to it, and then you lock the the glove compartment, and he cannot do it unless you unlock it. Again, storage pockets here, a little storage pocket there. Very nice. This is aluminum, like the music thing, speakers. We have automatic high beams, automatic lights, automatic windshield wipers. We do have the paddle shifters, which are plastic, they're not aluminum. The steering wheel, it's all wrapped in leather. On the outside is leather, on the inside is leather. This thing is leather, even these portions here are leather. This is plastic, of course. We have a heated steering wheel with 2 levels, heated seats, cooled seats, ventilated. This is the sunshade. An annoying thing, every time you put the car in reverse, the sunshade goes down. When you put it back in drive, it's gonna go up. You cannot deactivate that. I tried. You can leave it down if you want, and it's not gonna move anymore. But if you leave it up, it's gonna go down in reverse and up back when you put it in drive. We have the knob here. You rotate, or like a joystick. Controls for the climate control. You have defrosted mirrors, and you also have halogen rear view mirror, and the side ones are halogen as well. You have a blind spot, of course. It shows that it's automatic dim. It shows that it's heated, everything like that. Leather with stitching. You got a speaker over there. This leather again doesn't hold as well. When it gets cold, like now, it has little, I don't know, creases like that. When it gets hot, it becomes back to the normal. But it's something I don't really like. This car, I think it's also came from a very, very hot place. Not all cars have this issue, but anyway, if they're kept in the sun, and you know. We have here sunglasses. We have the roof, whatever, the glass roof you can remove. Lights, and again, all these lights, they turn on and off gradually. Very nice diamond shape, the ones in the middle. We have the visors, which these are wrapped in the textile material. They're very nice. With the light here, you can also remove them. They extend. So I got all the adjustment here. Even the driver has the handle, which is leather wrapped again. Seat belts, they do tight you in place a little bit after you put them on. Not as aggressive like the S-Class did. Also for the side bolsters, you can control on the driver. They do keep you in corners, but again, not as aggressive as the S-Class did. That's pretty much it of the materials, layout, and everything like that. Let's turn the car on and talk about the infotainment a little. Foot on the brake, press the button. Got a nice animation. And we got the head-up display over there. It's gonna turn on as well with a nice animation, if you can see. It has a lot of information, has a lot of good information. Okay, so on the main screen, I keep mine on dark mode. I just don't like the regular mode. And you have I'm sorry for the lighting right now, it's very sunny outside. So you have radio, media. You can watch movies here as well, as long as you're not driving. Map, navigation, phone, pretty straightforward. Genesis Connect services. I'm not sure what this does. Driving information, shows some driver information. Vehicle diagnostics, you can do that. Let's go back. SiriusXM, whatever. Setup. Now, here is where it gets. Let me try to put the lighting higher so you can see better. Okay, here's where it gets interesting. You have some settings here on this screen and some more settings over there, and you would think those are a bit like driving settings and stuff like that, but no, those are like light settings, like the color of the lighting inside and stuff like that. And these are the driver settings, which is counterintuitive anyway, in my opinion. You have navigation set up, you have sound, display like we had in the back, all that. So look, you go into illumination and you cannot select the colors on the ambient lighting. That is done from the center screen. Anyway, we have the clock, Bluetooth. Again, no Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. Only the 2020 model comes with that, which is a little annoying. This is one thing this car is missing. Anyway, voice recognition, climate control, general. Here we have language, screensavers. You can put a clock or nothing. Here's seat control, miles, kilometers, DVD, video, system info. It has like a hard drive. You can upload music, upload videos, whatever. USB and all that. Okay. These are Genesis Connect we don't do that. Here is how you set your driving mode. This is for the individual driver mode. You can set up the engine and transmission to be eco or smart. Smart, it means adapt based on how you drive, like, okay. Steering wheel, comfort or sport, and suspension have sport, comfort, and comfort plus. And we're gonna talk about this when I drive. I wish there was a in between sport and comfort. Sport is too harsh, comfort is a little wobbly. Comfort plus is like, I don't know, only for highway use in my opinion. Okay, quick guide. You can see here, and that's about it in this system. Now I forgot to mention, the mirror has the compass, and you can set up your garage doors. This is SOS button. I'm not even sure what this button does. It's something with the Genesis contact services. Anyway, now if you go here in the middle screen, you can select the drive mode. It's not gonna change much with the screen, just like the color down there. I keep it on individual. With a full tank of gas, you could do about 450 miles, and the rest of it is controlled here. Of course, we have automatic cruise control, lane keep assist, all that. So the first one, we have the fuel economy, which is my average on the last 350 miles, 21 miles per gallon. This is since I turned on this morning. We go on the next one. We have a compass. This is the tire pressure, the self-driving system, and warning systems anyway. Here you can set up the heads-up display, height, rotation, brightness, what content to have. It shows you a lot of information in here. Speedometer size, large. I wish it was even larger than that. Speedometer color, for some reason you can change it, orange, green, whatever you want. Okay, driving assist, lane keep assist, all this kind of driver assist here. Doors, automatic lock, automatic unlock, to press unlock, which means if you only press one time, it's gonna unlock the driver door. If you press twice, it's gonna unlock all these doors. I don't want that. Sound for lock unlock. Smart trunk, which means if you're behind it, it beeps like 3 or 4 times and then it opens itself. Okay. Lights. The turn signal, if you touch it one time, how many times to flash. Here you have the ambient lighting again, I don't know why. Have white, purple, blue, green, another green, yellow, red. I keep it on blue. Brightness, you have 4 level of brightness. Headlamp delay, welcome light, footwell light, sound, park assist system. How loud do you want it to be? Okay. Convenience, easy seat access, mine is deactivated, I don't like that. Steering is deactivated, I don't like that. Wireless charging, front, does not have in the back. Wiper lights delay, gear positioning pop up, it shows over there in the screen. Service intervals, for some reason you can change them. I don't know why would you change the service intervals. Fuel economy reset, temperature, tire pressure, reset settings. We're not gonna do that. So that's pretty much it. Now all we have left to do is to drive this car. Okay guys, driving now. So first of all, this gear shift is a little weird, like it's not a mechanical one. Like you don't go from P down. Like for example, if I go down is D. To go neutral, you go up, but it's the same position. To go reverse, you go up again, but it's coming back. You see what I'm saying? In the middle position. Once you put it in reverse, the rear shade goes down, and it's gonna stay down until you put it back in drive, and you drive I don't know, 20 miles an hour or so. Now here we have a 3D camera, or like not a 3D camera, yeah, 3D camera and all that. Once you put it in drive, it moves to the front camera of the car again until you go to a certain speed. Once you go to a certain speed, camera will change and will disappear, and the shade automatically goes up. Okay, now I have it on individual mode like I showed you earlier. From my experience, it's a very comfortable car. Like, it has like air suspension and all that. It's got good power, good everything. I was mentioning about the suspension. I wish it had like something in between sport and comfort. So if you put it on sport, the suspension becomes like very stiff, like you can feel every bump in the road. If you leave it on comfort, the suspension becomes soft. The problem is it becomes so soft that it's a little wobbly. I would not say unstable, but it wobbles a little at high speed, at like quick direction turns and all that. So I wish it was something like in between, like the S-Class I had. Yeah, the softer suspension was like a little harder than this, and the car was a little more planted, let's say. The ride quality, it's the same. It might be actually a little softer in this one, again, like more plush. Power, it has enough power, even in this individual mode, like not in the sport mode, in the smart engine mode. Yeah, it drives very well. Steering wheel, it's easy to use, easy to spin, basically, to steer. We have the paddle shifters. They react fairly fast, you know, for the kind of car it is. Pretty straightforward. I mean, it's not like a sports car or whatever. It's a comfortable car. This car is designed for the person in the back to be driven. But again, it's a very good experience behind the steering wheel as well. Yeah, it's extremely well insulated. Like, you cannot hear anything from outside. The only thing you can hear is the road noise or the tire noise. Keep in mind, these tires are all season tires, so they might be a little more like knobby than like summer tires. I like that you have the speed limit here on the maps. You also have the speed limit on the heads-up display, which is very nice. We have the smart cruise control again, which shows everything. Here you can see on the heads-up display, I hope you can see the cruise control and all the information and everything like that. Okay, it's very nice. You also show here in the dash, have the speed limit over there. It's pretty easy to drive. Fuel economy, like I said, I'm right at 21 right now, average. Now, I looked in the manual of this vehicle, and it says you can drive it with regular gas. They recommend premium gas. I use only premium gas. I mean, I have another Mercedes van takes premium gas. I have a motorcycle takes premium gas, so I put premium gas in everything. But yeah, I guess you can do regular gas as well. Have the for collision warning, which in my opinion, like, it's a little too intrusive, comes too early. Yeah. So yeah, basically, if I put you on the back seat or on the front seat or whatever you want, and you're blindfolded, and I drive you around, or I let you touch the car and all that, you would not know if this is a S-Class or a Genesis G90. You would not know. So I think it does a very good job at this. Again, I just think the S-Class was a little more stable, but not as soft as a ride. And of course, 0 to 60, it's around 5 seconds. They say 5.1. I don't know. I never tested it, but it has enough power. It doesn't struggle at all, even when you're like uphill. It just pulls and pulls. Yeah, it doesn't lose traction, even if it's just rear-wheel drive. It's an amazing driving vehicle. You will feel the weight and the size. If you ever drove a car like this, it cannot feel light or small. No, they're big, and they're gonna feel big, but not sluggish. Like especially if you put it like in the sports mode. Let's see, it's gonna drop down a gear or two. It's way more responsive, the pedal. Yeah, that's another thing. Like if you have it in eco or individual, whatever, smart, the pedal, it's a little like late response. In sports mode, the touch of the pedal, it's communicated faster, like with the car, you know what I mean? The response is faster. The steering wheel gets a little bit heavier, not a lot heavier, and the suspension becomes like very stiff for a car like this. I mean, it's still heavy, it's not gonna be like a Corvette or whatever, but it's stiff. You can feel every bump in the road, every little thing. Yeah, brakes are good. Everything is good. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I really hope this is gonna help a lot of you that are looking to buy one of these vehicles. This is what the video is made for. It's not basically to present the specs of the car or whatever, but to help you guys in choosing a car. If you're in the market for a car like this, I give you my personal experience. And again, if you have any questions, because maybe I'm missing something, if you have any questions, let me know and I'll reply as fast as I can. Thank you, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.